I will persist until I succeed. I am Stephen Meeker. This is scroll number 3 from The Greatest Salesman in the World. The purpose of doing this every day, if you've seen my other videos, is to deprogram your subconscious and reprogram your subconscious with the things that you really want to have out of life. That's very important because your subconscious controls 90% of everything you do. So why not change it? That's why we're doing this, and that's why we're really getting in deep, and that's why I'm doing it every single day for a total of 305 days. If you want to get on board, subscribe, and I'd like to see you on board. I will persist until I succeed. In the Orient, young bulls are tested for the fight arena in a certain manner. Each is brought to the ring and allowed to attack a picador who pricks them with a lance. The bravery of each bull is then rated with care according to the number of times he demonstrates his willingness to charge in spite of the sting of the blade. Henceforth will I recognize that I am tested by life in like manner. If I persist, if I continue to try, if I continue to charge forward, I will succeed. I will persist until I succeed. I will persist until I succeed. This is what this is all about every single day. Just to really get it. This really gets the adrenaline going in the body. I was not delivered in the world in this defeat, nor does failure course in my veins. I am not a sheep, waiting to be prodded by my shepherd. I am a lion, and I refuse to talk, to walk, to sleep with the sheep. I will hear not those who weep and complain, for their disease is contagious. Let them join the sheep. The slaughterhouse of failure is not my destiny, because it is. If one is hanging out with sheep, obviously the slaughterhouse of failure is the destiny. That is the end of the road. That's it. We're not going to stay here in this world for the rest of our lives. We're all going to be dead at some time. Each day you live, you get closer to death. The prizes of life are at the end of each journey, not near the beginning. It is not given to me to know how many steps are necessary in order to reach my goal. Failure I may still encounter at the 1,000th step, yet success hides behind the next bend in the road. Never will I know how close it lies unless I turn the corner. Always will I take another step. If that is no avail, I will take another and yet another. In truth, one step at a time is not too difficult. I will persist until I succeed. Henceforth I will consider each day's effort as a mighty blow against a mighty oak. The first blow may cause not a tremor in the wood, nor the second nor the third. Each blow of itself may be trifling and seem of no consequence, yet from childish swipes the oak will eventually tumble, and so it will be with my efforts of today. I will be likened to the raindrop which washes away the mountain, the ant who devours a tiger, the star which brightens the earth, the slave who builds a pyramid. I will build my castle one brick at a time, for I know that small attempts repeated will complete any undertaking. I will persist until I succeed. I will never consider defeat, and I will remove from my vocabulary such words and phrases as quit, cannot, unable, impossible, out of the question, improbable, failure, unworkable, hopeless, and retreat, for these are the words of fools. I will avoid despair, but if this disease of the mind should infect me, then I will work on in despair. I will toil and I will endure. I will ignore the obstacles at my feet, because if I'm looking at my feet, I can only see the obstacles, and keep mine eyes on the goals above my head. You have a choice. Either look at the obstacles up above your head, or you look at your feet or look at your goals above your head. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. Look at the goals above your head and ignore the stuff at your feet. But you got to do this every day so you don't forget. Otherwise, you get caught up in your bullshit, excuse my French, and you just keep on doing the same stupid stuff over and over again. I will persist until I succeed. And I think that you see that I really, really mean it. I do this passionately. I will remember the ancient law of averages, and I will bend it to my good. I will persist with knowledge that each failure to sell will increase my chance for success at the next attempt. Each nay I hear will bring me closer to the sound of yea. Each frown I meet only prepares me for the smile to come. Each misfortune I encounter will carry in it the seed of tomorrow's good luck. I must have the night to appreciate the day. I must fail often to succeed only one time. Is that a bitter pill? No, it's reality. I will persist until I succeed. I will try and try and try again. Each obstacle I will consider as a mere detour to my goal and a challenge to my profession. I will persist and develop my skills as the mariner develops his by learning to ride out the wrath of each storm. I will persist until I succeed. Henceforth I will apply another secret of those who excel in my work when each day is ended, not regarding whether it has been a success or a failure. I will attempt to achieve one more sail. When my thoughts beckon my tired body homeward, I will resist the temptation to depart. Can you imagine that? I want to go home. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I want a bath. I don't want to be here anymore. I've got enough today. You get your butt out there and you make another sail. Who in the world does that nowadays? Very, very few. Very few. But this is what this is all about. The very few that would even do a program like this. I will make one more attempt to close with victory, and if that fails, I will make another. Never will I allow any day to end with a failure. Now, if that's not kick butt stuff, ha! But it just sounds good. Unless you don't do it, then it's not gonna, it's just words. That's why I plant the seed of tomorrow's success and gain an unsurmountable advantage over those who cease their labor at a prescribed time. When others cease their struggle, then mine will begin, and my harvest will be full. I will persist until I succeed, nor will I allow yesterday's success to lull me in today's complacency, for this is the great foundation of failure. I will forget the happenings of the day that is gone, whether they were good or bad, and greet the new sun with confidence that this will be the best day of my life. So long as there's breath in me, that long will I persist, for now I know one of the greatest principles of success. If I persist long enough, I will succeed. I will persist. I will succeed. I'm Stephen Meeker. This is the greatest salesman in the world again. This is scroll number 3, and this is a 305-day challenge in order to deprogram and reprogram the subconscious. If you like what you see, then give me a thumbs up, please. And otherwise, a little bit of feedback if you'd like, or subscribe if you want to get on the caboose, get on the train, get on the main engine or whatever. I'd love to have you in here. All the best. Thank you very much. And peace. Bye-bye.